What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a new car wash kit that is available at Costco. I was walking around my local Costco the other day and came across this full bucket kit from Chemical Guys, and it is their Car Wash and Shine Essentials Kit. Now, I picked this thing up for $54.99, again, available at Costco, which is pretty cool. But I wanted to take a look at it, look at the contents of it, and just let you guys know what I think. If it's a good value, if the products are good. And in the past, I've talked about Chemical Guys and kind of spoke a little bit negatively, but not really about Chemical Guys. Basically, I love some of their products. Some of their products are fantastic. The only thing I don't like about Chemical Guys is that they market, like, I feel that they market the same product for a million different things just to add more SKUs to their lineup and sell more product, even though I think you can get away with just a very minimal amount of product. But this is very simple. You get car soap, wheel cleaner, interior cleaner, and some other stuff. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and check it out and price it out and see if it's actually a good deal. Okay guys, so especially for the DIYer, if you just like washing your car at home, this is a good kit. This is gonna get you pretty much everything you need right off the bat. So let's go ahead and pop it open right away. It has a nice little lid to it so you can keep everything stored in here nicely. You can leave water in it if you were working mobily or whatever. It's not gonna splash out on you, so that's nice. Now it is just a pop top, just pops right on, secures down nicely, but it is not. Some of the higher end buckets will have a twist top. That's what I use. You can even get a twist top for like a basic 5-gallon like Home Depot bucket, and I'll link those down in the description below for you guys. If you're mobile or you like to store your stuff where if it gets knocked over, the top's not gonna pop off on you, then that's a really good option. So again, I'll have that link down in the description for you guys. But let's go ahead and unload this thing and check it all out. Okay guys, so we've got everything removed from the bucket. Right off the bat, you get the bucket itself. You get a grit guard. Now this isn't, I think Grit Guard's its own brand actually, but it's exactly the same thing. It's gonna, basically it has all these little inserts in it. And basically when you are washing and you have this at the bottom of your bucket, you can agitate your wash mitt on it. Dirt and everything will fall into here and it separates from the rest of the water. Ideally, that's the idea behind it, and it definitely does work. It doesn't separate everything, but it will trap most of the dirt and stuff under here. So cool that they include that. Next up, we have Diablo Wheel Cleaner. So let's talk about Diablo Wheel Cleaner. Do I like this stuff? The answer is yeah. I actually really like this stuff. It has a good cling effect to it. So when you're spraying your wheel, it really wants to stick to the wheel, which I really like. Now on top of this, guys, it does actually list right on here, oxygen infused cleaners, and it also lists 100% pH balance. So it's pretty cool. If you have wheels that are coated with a ceramic coating, then this isn't going to destroy any of that. This does really do a great job of helping to dissolve all of the brake dust and things like that. 90% of the time, I'll still go in and agitate it with a wheel brush. They don't include one here. But I guess you could use just one of the microfibers that they include. I will link my preferred wheel brush down in the description for you guys. But I absolutely do love this stuff. It works really well. Now, a 16-ounce bottle doesn't get a ton done. Typically, I load up my wheels pretty heavy, and then I just rinse away. You know, if your car is relatively clean, you're just maintaining it, yeah, a little bit of this stuff will go a long way. Just load it on, rinse it off. You probably won't even have to agitate it if your car is just, you're just doing maintenance washes. But Diablo Wheel Cleaner is a fantastic product. It's one of the ones from Chemical Guys that I like the most. I don't use this in my professional business. I use a professional grade product that's non-acid based, and I can buy it in bulk and it comes out cheaper for me. So I do use that. Again, I'll have that stuff linked in the description for you guys as well. But this is great. Next up is we have Total Interior. Fantastic product again here, guys. This is a cleaner and protectant in one, so you're getting some UV protection from this stuff. It works really well. Now, it's not for your super heavy, contaminated, dirty stuff. Now, it will work for that, but you're gonna have to apply some elbow grease to get that to work. You can use a more aggressive cleaner, but this stuff is absolutely perfect. Again, for that maintenance wash, this stuff is incredible. I really love it. I don't remember, the one I had before was blue, so it looks like this one's just a new scent, and it says black cherry scented. Which is cool. It's safe to use on navigation screens. Now, I never do. It also says it's safe to use on glass And again, I just use water when I work on that kind of stuff, but it is great for the dash, dusting everything off. It's good for leather, vinyl, all that kind of good stuff. And again, guys, one of the most important factors about this stuff is you're also leaving behind some UV protection, which is a really, really good thing. So you don't want your interior bleaching out on you or getting so dried out that it cracks. So this stuff's fantastic. Now, the last chemical that they give you in this bucket is Extreme Grape Rush Maxi Suds II. This is a 64 ounce, yeah, 64 ounces. And I've never used this one actually. I've always gone with Mr. Pink from Chemical Guys, or their new sticky snow foam, which I really, really like. That stuff's great. So I'll link the sticky foam down in the description for you guys. But this stuff looks to be good. We're gonna go ahead and test this out. I have my van out front. I need to wash it. So I'll go ahead and use this. I'm gonna throw this in my foam cannon. Again, that's the IMJOSHV Foam Cannon Pro. That's the one I recommend and use all the time. I actually sell them on my site. So again, I haven't used this. It looks to be a little bit thicker of a solution compared to like Max Shine's Ultra Wash is very, very runny. And same with Adam's Mega Foam, and same with some of the higher foaming products seem to be a kind of a thinner solution like this, more watery. I don't know the science behind that. Just from what I've seen, the ones that get the most foam just happen to be kind of runny like that. So I don't know if that has to do with it or not. It's just an observation. We'll go ahead and pop this open and I'll wash down my van and we'll check this stuff out. Now, if you don't have a foam cannon, I'm sure this stuff's fantastic just in a normal bucket wash. Just rinse your car down, load it up in your bucket, and you're good to go. So, but we'll find out. I'll test the lubrication properties of this stuff. It is pH balanced. It does show high gloss shine. So I don't know if it has any wax additives. Typically that is just to increase the shine, to make it look like it was just waxed. Okay, now that we're through the chemicals, pretty cool. They give you a little sticker pack. This will go to my daughters, so that's pretty cool. Then we do have a wash mitt. Now this is a cool double-sided wash mitt. So one side you have kind of just a basic microfiber feel to it. On the other side you have a chenille kind of fingered side to it. You do have a little cuff here that's nicely branded. You can get inside so you can control it however you'd like. Or if you're like me and you don't want to put your hand in, you can just tuck this little cuff away. Just kind of like that, and then you can use it as a regular kind of wash pad. So that's nice. I like that they give you the option of having both on here. Pretty cool. It is linting a ton. I don't know if you guys can pick that up right now, but I don't think that's that big of an issue. You use it once, it's not going to do it anyway. So they actually call it a 3-way premium wash mitt, and I do see on the side here there's a little bit of a texture to it, and that's usually good for removing bugs. So they actually listed on here, soft mesh scrubbers remove bugs. So that's kind of cool. I never do that. I don't like to agitate that much. I'd rather let the chemical do it. But if you have something and you're not too worried about it, you can get in there and rub it out with the sides. All right, guys, and last but not least, you get a 3-pack of 16 by 16 microfiber towels, which is fantastic. That's the size that I use in my business. They have the silk border on them, which is nice. You don't have to worry about that scratching. It's a nice, really soft material. Now the GSM of these, I don't know. I'll try and do some research on them and look at it online and see if I can find out for you. But I would assume they're probably a 350 GSM, something like that. One thing oh here, maybe it says 70/30 blend, made in China. Anyways, it does have a tag on them, so when you're using these, you want to rip that off. Definitely want to rip that off so you're not leaving that tag on there that could possibly scratch. Now, sometimes they don't separate very well and you leave a little edge. This thing came off perfect, so it seems like a really nice, good quality towel. Again, you get 3 of them, so that's it though, guys. That's everything in the kit. I'm gonna go ahead and wash my van right now, so I'll show you guys that. But first, let's go ahead and look at the pricing and add all this stuff up to see if it's a good deal. Okay, guys, so I was just on the Chemical Guys website and I went through and priced everything out if you were to buy it individually. Now, we're gonna talk about that really quickly. 3-pack of microfiber towels, about $12.99. This exact wash mitt, $7.99. Maxi Suds in the 64-ounce size, $17.99. Total, oops, strong bottle. It can withstand a drop. Anyways, total interior, $10.99. Diablo Wheel Cleaner, $14.99 for the 16-ounce. And then we get into the bucket. So Your grit guard, or this one's actually called the Cyclone Dirt Trap, is $9.99. Pretty standard price for one of these. That's fine. Now, the bucket is 4.25 gallons. And the bucket is $9.99. From what I can tell on the line, on the site, it's just the bucket. They sell the top of it separately for another $9.99, which makes this little bucket 20 bucks, which is excessive to me. If you were to buy it individually, I wouldn't recommend it. But in the kit, it comes with it. It's not a bad value. I like the bucket. It's a good bucket. Anyways, guys, and then plus you have the little sticker pack. I didn't add any value there. I don't know what that's worth, but the total value of these things all added up, if you were to buy them individually, is $94.92. Again, I paid $54.99, I think, for the whole kit. So you're basically 40% off. So yeah, fantastic value here that they're giving you guys. Now, can you get a better value not buying this kit and just piecing it all together yourself from other brands? Yeah, because a $20 bucket, again, is excessive. I'll put my own little pack together of stuff that I use in kind of similar sizes to see if I can justify something else for you guys. I'll link it down in the description for you guys. But yeah, right off the bat, let's go ahead and now that we talked about the price, let's go wash my van, see what happens. All right, guys, so what are my final thoughts on this kit from Chemical Guys? I think it's a good value. All the cleaners that come in it are relatively mild cleaners. They're not your heavy lifters, but again, for maintenance programs, maintenance washes for yourself at home, it's a good kit. Diablo Wheel Cleaner is great. When I was using it though, the little spray pattern, you can either do stream or spray. And spray wasn't working, it was just shooting out as a stream, which is not efficient for getting full coverage and getting the most out of the product. I'm using more product to get that full coverage, so that's kind of a bummer. I don't know if it's just the consistency of it or if it's just my bottle, but it wasn't spraying correctly. Total interior cleaner, I love that stuff. It actually works really, really well. I usually, that's something you can just leave in your car when it gets a little bit dusty. Just spray it on a microfiber towel, dust it off. It's good to go. You're adding some UV protection. Fantastic product. The Maxi Suds. I gotta say, I was very, very pleasantly surprised with that. Lubrication was good from the bucket method, and then when I put it in my foam cannon, it got a ton of foam. Now, again, guys, if you haven't seen my foam cannon reviews, the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro gets the most foam out of all the foam cannons. Well, that one, the MTM and the Griot's Garage Boss, all get pretty equivalent amount of foam, but they get more foam than any of the others. So, was all that foam because of the foam cannon or because of the soap? I think it was a little bit of both. I mean, obviously the foam cannon gets a ton of foam, but that soap seemed to work really, really well. So I'll be testing that out down the road later on, and putting that up, testing out that soap specifically in different foam cannons and seeing, just how well that stuff foams, because that might be a good economical version of a high foaming soap. All right, guys, so that is it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Now, again, please remember, you can get this kit at Costco, but I will link a little mini kit that I'm putting together down in the description for you guys of products that I use. Now, again, I won't go with anything too aggressive. Like the wheel cleaner I'll put in there will be a good wheel cleaner. More aggressive than Diablo wheel cleaner that they give you, but not as aggressive as some of the other products I use in my professional business, where you can literally just spray it on a dirty wheel, let it dwell for a second, and then rinse it off and it comes out like perfect. So I'll cover those in a later video, but that's it for today. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.